Look at all these plays I've been in, jeez. We're going to be looking at a selection of plays and different scenes just to teach you how to act on Broadway, basically. I have 5 basic tips for how to act on Broadway. They're all super easy, anyone can do them. So before you perform, you need to make sure that your voice and your face and all of your muscles around your jaw and your mouth are warmed up. And in order to do that, we're just going to do some basic warm-up exercises. Ma, ma, ma. The key to the C is in the D. The key to the C is in the D. The key to the C. I find it really helpful to just act out a little random bit of Shakespeare, because Shakespeare is really hard to read, and it always warms me up just before acting for a scene. We are all mortal. We are all mortal. We are all mortal. Okay. Alas, he gets nothing. Ist possible. Ist possible. My next tip for Broadway acting is to master all of the accents that you can master, because that really increases the amount of roles that you can get. I am quite good at a lot of accents, and I'm gonna just demonstrate some of those to you by reading from a scene. So I'm gonna be using a scene from Translations by Brian Friel. He is an Irish writer, and I really like Irish writing. I think it's really beautiful. There are Irish people in this, and there are English people in this, and I know both of those accents, so I'll just act out both parts for you. Okay, so... George, in Norfolk we bespoke ourselves around the maypole. I wish to God you could understand me. Obviously, when you're talking, it's really easy to make lots of dramatic faces, but you really want to be practicing how you look when you're not talking. I'm going to use this scene from A Streetcar Named Desire, and we're just going to have a look at what that's like. So, let's just go. Sit down on the steps and have a cigarette with me. I'm not properly dressed. Another tip that you want to be using when you're acting on stage is you need to be engaging your audience all the time when you're on stage. And one way to really do that is something that I've taken from The Great Gatsby. When the character Daisy is talking, she whispers a lot to draw the other characters in to listen to her. This works really well on a Broadway stage if you want to get your audience to be more intrigued by you. Where's Stanley and Stella tonight? I think they were planning to go to a midnight preview at Low State. Alright, my final tip is more to do with practicing just at home for the stage and for all of the eventualities and the surprises that the stage can launch at you. I like to use a scene that I haven't seen before, or a scene that I'm unfamiliar with, and I just practice acting that out with no preparation. It's like improvisation. So I'm going to use this scene from The History Boys by Alan Bennett, and that is, I'm just going to flick to a random page in this. So, when you think about it, the metaphor isn't exact. Because what Fiona is presumably carrying out is a planned withdrawal. You're not forcing her. She's not being overwhelmed by superior forces. Does she like you? Of course she likes me. Then you're not disputing the territory. You're just negotiating over the pace of the occupation. Just let us know when you get to Berlin. Alright, so that's all of my tips there for how to act on Broadway. Acting is a tricky game, and to be honest, To be honest, I think you have the talent. Just follow my advice. Alright. You guys have a great week. I'll see you on Broadway.